Guess who's back? Back again. It's Art and Bobby, live at the grocery store, Whole Foods to be exact, here on the north side of Chicago. We figured we've been here literally all day filming videos. Why not pop onto a live stream and do another shop along? Because it was so much fun last week and it seemed like y'all had a good time. Why not do it again with an emphasis on keto and paleo? So I'm gonna pull up the live stream here. And once again, these are all about you guys. So I want you to direct where we go in the grocery store. Try to keep it keto and paleo focused, but if you have a very important question that's not, I'm gonna answer that too, because these are all about you guys. And we didn't schedule this live stream, we didn't plan it in advance. I just said to Art, yo, we've been working for the last 3.5 hours. You wanna do a live stream? And what did Art say?
Go for it.
Maybe a little more enthusiastic than that, but so that's it. So we're gonna have a good old time here, hanging out. You know the drill, right? Leave a comment down below. Let us know where you're watching from. That's the most important thing. And can you hear Art? Art, give a little something there.
Hey, everybody, welcome.
More importantly, let's say hi to Art, everyone. Here, look.
Don't cut a lot of slack here, be careful.
And there's
Hi,
Art, right? How's the day going so far, Art?
Huh? It's going pretty good.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna get better now. So we're gonna have a good time shopping. So I think just for the heck of it,
Texas.
we should probably start this over by dairy, because last time we had a lot of questions about dairy. We didn't get over there. But yeah, so guys, let's see. We got LA in the house. We got SoCal. We got Pennsylvania, Toronto, Oregon, all over the place. So let's head over to dairy, you guys, because there's a lot of really good stuff there about keto and paleo, good fat, good healthy saturated fat, something some people like to demonize. Not me. I love good quality saturated fat. So let's go. So we're actually at the huge Whole Foods on the north side of Chicago. And once again, they're nice enough to let us film here. We try not to show other people, which is why Art puts the camera down when we're on the move. But now you can do it up, Art.
Jesus Lopez, East Texas, welcome.
Here we go, Art. So let's talk about milk for a second, right? When you're shopping for milk, I really think you've got to go at least organic, better yet grass-fed, because you talk about conventional milk. Number one, it's not from pasture-raised cows. It's from cows that really don't have room for free to roam, but they're eating exclusive GMO grain. And that's not cool in my book. But what is cool, Art has breaking news.
Elaine Honeycutt just gave you a $2 super chat, so thank you, Elaine.
Elaine, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I want you to focus on high quality dairy. What does that mean? Art, to me, that means organic at least, but even better, grass-fed. So see this, you guys? You have two options here. Check out, Art. We have organic, 100% grass-fed. Remember, always look for 100% grass-fed or grass-fed, grass-finished. You have a choice of whole milk. Let's do a poll.
You have a choice of cow, too.
But
you
true.
From
Buttercup
or from
Daffodil.
Daffodil.
But pen down here, Art. What would you guys rather get? Would you rather get reduced fat milk and kind of cut back on the fat, or would you rather get whole milk, right? Now, before you guys give your answers or I talk about them, Art, tell people about this milk, because you've had this one before.
Yeah, they're giving you some omega-3s, but I don't know. I prefer just having regular milk. It has a little fishy taste or smell to it. It's kind of weird.
Agreed. So Amy says whole, Ryan says whole, Elizabeth says whole. Exactly right. So we go back to the 80s. Art and I are child of the 80s. They demonized fat. They told us fat, especially saturated fat, is bad for you. I got news for you. Fat like canola oil, that's bad for you. Fat like margarine, palm oil, that's bad for you. Fat from Buttercup, right? Buttercup is organic grass-fed fat. That's good saturated fat. Your brain is mostly made from fat. Saturated fat covers the myelin sheath in your body. You never want low-fat, high-quality dairy. You're skimping out, because what lives in the fat? Omega-3 fatty acids and other stuff. So always get at least organic, ideally grass-fed, and whole milk. Art has breaking news.
But somebody did raise a good point. They just don't like the taste of whole milk. Some people don't like all that fat in there either. That's the thing.
Okay, I understand that. If it's a personal preference for taste, I totally get that. Then go for reduced fat, but never non-fat milk.
But Tracy Tepley just gave you a $1.99 super chat and said, can you explain how you do both keto and paleo?
Great answer and great question. And Tracy, thank you so much for the super chat. Very sweet of you. So keto and paleo is how we live at home, because we love keto and how it makes us feel, but we also like to eat mangoes, and we like to eat pineapple, and Desi likes to do paleo baking with coconut sugar. And because both diets are still low inflammatory, no grain, you still get all the health benefits. We're never going to be in ketosis because we don't care about that level of ketones, right? But we care about non-inflammatory food, no grains, and feel-good food. And that's why for us, the keto paleo diet works really well. Art, is that breaking news again?
Dinora Quintanilla, giving you a shout out from San Bernardino, California.
San Bernardino, thank you,
$2.
Dinora.
And then Elaine Honey,
Elaine.
$8. She meant it to be 10 the first time. So
You're so sweet,
much.
Elaine. Thank you. So now that we know that about milk, we can also apply that to cream, because almost every non-organic cream on the market has carrageenan, but almost every organic cream, I've never seen one actually, they replace carrageenan with gellan gum. And it's the same thing. This comes from cows. You don't want cows that have a GMO grain. So GMOs are controversial. You'll see a lot of studies that are supported by big ag and have big dollars behind it that tell you it's not bad for you. But there's a lot of smaller independent studies that say it's bad for you. And why do you think GMOs are banned in many countries in Europe? That's because a lot of people have scientific evidence it's bad for you. So in my opinion, you don't want to be drinking milk that comes from GMO-fed cows, and you don't want to be eating beef or pork that comes from GMO-fed beef or pigs. This is not how I roll, right?
Yeah.
So,
Jonathan Billman, this is utterly amazing, utterly.
High five, dude. Aren't these fun? Give a thumbs up, right? Give a thumbs up if you want more live streams from the grocery stores. How many thumbs up do we have right now, Art?
80, 82.
I want to see well over 100, because how many people go live from the grocery store with real-time shops? This is fun, and I love live streams. So when you combine shopping with live streams, awesome. And then we do the live streams on Friday, double awesome, you guys. And by the way, if you want more info about products and ingredients to avoid, in the description box I have the ebook shopping guide and my cookbook. So if you want keto paleo recipes, the cookbook's there. If you want the ebook shopping guide that has all the information from our videos, it's there too. Or just search Flav City on Amazon. It's available worldwide. Art has breaking news.
Aaron Garcia just gave you $9.99.
Aaron!
With a very athletic pair that is thanking you.
Oh, domo arigato, Mr. Robato. Aaron, that's so sweet of you.
Thank you.
So let's stay here. We have more milk here. Not everyone have access to grass-fed. So this is a great whole milk here from Kelowna Supernatural from Iowa. Remember, don't be fooled by marketing gimmicks like pasture-raised. That's not grass-fed. That just means they have access to the pasture, but still, it is high quality. But hey, if you have a problem with milk because you can't handle the casein, you might want to try goat milk, because goat milk has smaller fat globules and it has less of the A1 protein casein. This is tough on your tummy. Or to be honest, go to a local farm around you and get raw milk. So many people are scared of raw milk. Good raw milk that's properly stored is full of living nutrients. It's never been pasteurized, and it's actually so good for you, because when you pasteurize milk, you do kill a lot of the living nutrients in there, which is a bummer, but raw milk is where it's at, you guys. It's crazy, right? Sheep's milk. I've never had sheep's milk, but same thing. It has smaller fat globules and less of the A1 protein. Now there is A2 milk, but none of it's organic or none of it's grass-fed.
Michael Hardy, we are at Whole Foods in Chicago.
This is a really interesting chocolate chip cookie dough here. So this is paleo, not keto, but it's so expensive, but it's Capello's. They make that pizza crust I like.
You just got 99 cents.
Are you serious?
Thank
Monica, thank you. Now, have you ever seen, where's the ingredients? Hold on. Have you ever seen a cookie with these ingredients before? Look at this, almond flour, organic maple syrup, real chocolate, a little bit of organic cane sugar, vanilla extract. It's not paleo because it has the cane sugar. That's one of the cleanest things you're ever gonna see. Art's got breaking news?
You got $2, I think, Australian dollars from Swing Life Away. A rundown
Oh, I see
on
that.
the seeds.
I'll do that. We'll go to the bulk
And
section.
Sherry Ortega, $1.99. Great education, you guys do. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hey, raise your hand or hit the thumbs up if you're new to the channel. We've gotten literally over 100,000 new subscribers since January 1st, and I feel like the community is on the verge of taking off, and we're working our hardest to bring out tons of new videos, tons of live streams, so we can really educate you guys, because I'm on a mission to make shopping the cleanest it can be so you can feed yourself and your family the best quality stuff. Let's continue talking about dairy, and then our friend from Australia wants to know about seeds. All right, let's continue right over here, Art. Let's put the camera down for a second. We don't want to show anyone. Okay, I know we have a lot of videos about pasture-raised eggs, but this is once again a healthy saturated fat. Don't let them tell you, excuse me.
Work here.
I don't work here, but what do you need?
Somebody took my basket.
Oh, that I can't help you with, sorry. So every time we come here, someone will ask us if we work here, and we don't, but we always can help them. But I can't help it with that because someone stole their basket. Art's got breaking news.
Jamie or Jaime Gemma JME gave you $19.99.
Whoa.
Thank you for everything.
Oh my God,
Super
Jaime,
kind.
muchas gracias. That's really sweet of you.
And Big and Little Spoon just gave you $4.99 and a
Oh, my favorite, the bicep
Bicep
curls.
curls pair.
I did them yesterday at
Thank
the
you.
gym and I rocked them. Now, pasture-raised eggs are one of the healthiest saturated fats you can get. Do you remember the 80s and 90s when they're like saturated fat like bacon and eggs and milk? It's gonna clog your arteries and cause cholesterol. Total BS. So pasture-raised eggs are good, but I really implore you, come here, Art, to at least get non-GMO pasture-raised, or better yet, this one, right? Organic, because all pasture-raised chickens have a supplemental feed of grain. If you're just getting the regular ones like these, that supplemental grain, Art, is gonna be GMO corn and soy. So while these are still better than any other cage-free or free-range, please do me a favor, if you have the budget, get organic or non-GMO because you don't want the chickens having that supplemental feed of grain. I'm gonna grab our cart so no one steals our cart. So that's really important. Hey, leave a comment or raise your hand if you have actually traded up to pasture-raised eggs recently, because they're so accessible now, and I think it's really important that people can get them. You can get them at Trader Joe's, they're not organic. You can get them, some Walmarts have them now, even though I haven't seen them. So really good stuff. Let's go to cottage cheese, because here at Whole Foods, excuse me, Art, they have the best cottage cheese selection. So, check it out. Cottage cheese is really tough to find good ones, but look at this. They have double cream organic. So once again, it's organic dairy. I wish it was pasture raised, but a lot of times this stuff will be loaded with gums emulsifiers and carrageenan. You guys, there's not one gum in here. Look at this. It's real milk. What kind of salt are they using? Celtic sea salt, one of the best unrefined salts ever. So you can get good culture. You can get Nancy's Probiotic. You can get Kelowna Organic Valley, miles better than the traditional, conventional, gum and carrageenan laden cottage cheese. Art has breaking news.
Amanda Esposito, $4.99. Is it okay to eat low-level mercury fish and seafood daily?
Yes, I probably wouldn't eat it daily. I'd say 4 times a week because it's still gonna have some mercury, but low-level mercury fish, like small fish, right? We think of big stuff like albacore tuna, swordfish, cod, those are high mercury. Check this out real quick, Art. This is a brand new item. If you're dairy-free, this is cream cheese, cheddar cream cheese.
Just like.
It's just like, which we love those words. Where's the ingredients? Look at this. Coconut oil, potato starch, olive extract. Is it keto or paleo? Total carbs 3, fiber 0, so 3 carbs per 2 tablespoons. Not bad at all. The dairy-free game is going crazy. What's up, Art?
Kathleen York just gave you 99 cents.
Kathleen, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
You're going to have to ask the question again. Sorry, I missed it. These questions are coming in left and right.
Hey guys,
Please
we got
ask.
1,000 people on, so high five. Let's get some more people on. Share the stream over to social media.
Somebody said we're a couple of dillweeds walking around with a 32-inch Vizio. We got a 6-inch iPhone or whatever this is.
Well, we are dillweeds. That is
We
correct.
just got $1.99 from Brian Duffy. Thoughts on Mocha Joe's coffee?
On Mocha Joe. No, because it has natural flavors.
There actually is a Mocha Joe? I thought it was just a Curb Your Enthusiasm thing.
Well, unless you're talking about the Trader Joe's one, otherwise I got to look into
okay.
that.
Then Emily Floyd just gave you $9.99. Hey guys, you should check out these Chipotle chicken patties from Tribali Foods in the frozen section. They're delicious and pretty good ingredients.
I'm going to see if we can check them
Thank
out.
you.
Emily, thank you so much. It's so generous of you.
Thank you.
Listen, if you're on paleo, you can't have dairy. If you're on keto, you want to have the best quality yogurt. And to me, that is organic, grass-fed Greek, because we already talked about grass-fed organic. But did you guys know if something is Greek style, it's strained. So what happens when you strain something? Couple things. Number one, you increase the protein because you're concentrating it, but you lower the sugars. The natural sugars in here are, 5. That could be double for regular yogurt because when you strain yogurt, you strain away the lactose. The sugar lives in the lactose. And so this is why Greek style, full fat is the way to go because the fat combines with the protein, does glorious things for your body and satiates your hunger. Greek style is where it's at. Unfortunately, a lot of the organic and grass-fed Greek yogurts at other grocery stores are low to no fat. I don't understand that. But if you can't get that, I would just go for this. Organic Valley grass-fed plain cream on top. We want the cream, right? And if you're dairy-free and you want good yogurt, this one has the most protein on the market because it's strained almond yogurt and they add almond protein isolate. And it's also, it's 8 grams of net carbs, so it's more paleo, not terribly keto. Thank you, that's all right. And there's 13 grams of protein. That's more than double the amount of protein from most almond milk yogurts because it has the straining effect and the protein.
So Tiffany's question was, where are the scallop soup recipe? Where's the scallop soup recipe?
Go to my Instagram story. I posted, guys, last night. Let's get out of the way.
And you just got $1 from Taylor Weber.
Taylor,
So
thank you
so much.
You guys, last night on you can show me on Instagram stories. I made the most kooky dinner. It was a red Thai coconut soup with bone broth and scallop meatballs. The story is still there, and I actually screenshotted the recipe for you guys. So check that out because it's amazing.
Maggie B in the house.
Who?
Maggie B.
Maggie B, what's up, my friend? Okay, also, there's a new product. Oh, they're out of it right now. They have kefir. It's a dairy-free kefir. We talked about it in our Whole Foods haul, made out of coconuts from Harmless Harvest, so that was really cool. But they're out of it right now. But same rule, go for organic and grass-fed kefir. Okay, someone had a question about seeds and nuts, so let's go over to the bulk section. And then keep the questions coming, you guys. Like I said, these live streams are all for you.
Alcohol, and they have some kombucha here that requires you to be 21 in order to buy it due to the alcohol level. It has to be over a certain level, and then they have to card you like you're buying booze. So.
Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite sections.
John Smith says, I see you. I don't know if that means he's here.
Oh, there's here, say hi. This is one of my favorite sections at the grocery store because you're not paying for the packaging. This is the bulk section. Look how big this is. This is, at this Whole Foods, they have a 2-story wall of nuts, seeds, fruits, and other stuff. If you want low carb, paleo nuts, you're gonna talk about these macadamia nuts, right? And they're expensive here. They're $19.99. It's much cheaper to get them at Whole Foods, at Costco. But these are a high-fat, low-carb nut. If we're gonna do cashews, punch in here. Cashews actually are a bit higher in carbs. Look at that. There's 9 carbs for a 1/4 cup because cashews are a starchy nut, right? But if you come up,
you just got $2 from Taylor Weber. Video on baby and toddler snacks.
Hey,
please.
Taylor, we're gonna film it on Friday. Desi and Rose are gonna come with me to the grocery store and we're gonna film the video. So stay tuned. I hope to get that video out Sunday because there's a lot of requests. It'll be the first of many for baby, toddler snacks, foods, and other ideas at the grocery store because there's some really cool stuff here like coconut water and coconut meat that's really good for babies.
And Lucy just gave me $1.99 asking if you can say hi to her mom, Nareda. She's a big fan.
Nareda, hello. And your daughter is amazing. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Now,
and Sandra Garcia, $5. Is there a way of buying or doing a homemade Nutella that doesn't have as many bad ingredients as the regular one? I hope I make sense. You make sense.
Yeah, I'll show you one. Making it is a bit tricky, but there's one from Nutso. Nutso chocolate is the closest you can get. Almonds are very keto and paleo. Look at this. That's 6, I can't read. 6 grams of total carbs minus 4 grams of fiber. There's only 2 grams of net carbs in a 1/4 cup. That's fantastic.
You know what else there is?
What's that?
$4.99 from Monica.
Monica!
Check. Love your keto cookbook. Lettuce wraps are a staple in our house. I have given
Oh my
the recipe
gosh.
to many friends. I like using ground chicken.
And peanuts. They're legumes, so they're technically not paleo, but look at the macros here are. They're actually pretty keto. There's only 3 net carbs because they have good fiber.
And $1.99 from Jonathan Millman. Keep spreading
What-
the facts, brother.
That's what we do, brother. I thank you so much. And I'm so glad you like that recipe for the wrap. So once again, my cookbook link is in the description box. My ebook shopping guide that has all the information from every single video is in the description box. The cookbook ships worldwide. You guys have made it literally Amazon bestseller and it's doing great. If you live in another country, just search Flav City on your Amazon. It'll ship there. But all the links are in the description box, or just search Flav City on Amazon anywhere. It's going to pop up. Now, very important, when you get dried fruit, you got to make sure it doesn't have any sulfur on there. So, see this art? Look, these are one of my favorites. It's not keto, but it's paleo. These are prunes, and it's just one ingredient, organic pitted prunes. There's no sulfur on there. There's no phosphate, which is really important because a lot of packaged prunes like that will be sulfured, and that's a preservative, and it's not very good for your gut. But for kids, you want to get sulfur and phosphates out of their diet because it's very disruptive to their guts and their microbiome. And when you're a kid, you have the most bacteria you're ever going to have. So keep that in mind. If you shop at Trader Joe's, they sell unsulfured, no phosphate prunes and mangoes and Turkish apricots. What's going on here?
You just got Elijah Davis, $3.
Elijah.
And a thumbs up from a
Ooh, I
player.
love that big thumbs up. All right, let's take a water break. Okay, where am I going next?
Lisa, there are a ton of Amazon.
You guys let
shoppers
me
at
know where
this
we're
Whole
going next here. Oh, even these prunes from Whole Foods at 365 don't have the sorbate, so that's good. I like to see that. Unfortunately, you can never find unsweetened cranberries. They're always sweet, and they use cane sugar. If they used like coconut sugar, I'd be okay with that.
Greetings from Suriname, South America. When I visit the U.S.,
Wow.
I'll definitely visit Whole Foods.
That's cool. Hey, Maggie B, there seems to be a spammer on here. You can get rid of them.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
salad dressing. We talked about salad dressing last time, didn't we, Art?
I don't remember.
Can you do Costco juices? Not a bad idea, although we can't really film at Costco anymore because they kind of asked us not to do that, so I'd have to bring all the items back to my kitchen. Ark and I can film the video. We were so bummed out. We heard from top Costco management, you guys, they don't want us filming in the store anymore. That was like a dagger through my heart. So we're still gonna make the videos, but they have to be in our kitchen. Wow, Julia says, I wanna let you know you inspired me. I've lost 6 kilos since January, and she's never felt better. Shauna, $4.99 with a really cool, how's it going? How's it going, Shauna? It's going amazing because the Flav City community is the best community on YouTube. Hey guys, there's some crazy snacks here. So there's some really good keto paleo snacks. So if you want a paleo fruit snack, go to Costco because it's a better price, but this is just dehydrated apples. There's no sugar. There might be a touch of cinnamon. Where's the ingredient? Oh, organic apples, that's it, right? It's a little pricey, but it's really good. These are coconut chips here. And this is so interesting. I would get scared normally because it says caramel sea salt, but look how they do this. They do it with coconut sugar, which has a caramel flavor, and sea salt. So this is actually paleo. Really cool stuff because coconut sugar is paleo. But there's some amazing snacks. But look at this, Art. So I don't understand it. Art doesn't understand it, but seaweed is blowing up. And this is a really good seaweed because it's made with extra virgin olive oil. I'm not even sure what non-organic seaweed would be because it's from the ocean. So, but look at this. This is made with extra virgin olive oil and salt. This is what you want to feed your kids because if you pick up some other ones, right? This is the same brand here. It doesn't say extra virgin. So what are they using? They're using organic sunflower oil. Can you guys tell me what the key missing word is there? What's missing from the oil? In the meantime,
I'll
Art
tell you what's not missing.
has breaking news.
Beltran, $1.99 with a Hey You pair.
Hey, you back, buddy? Thank you so
Henry
much.
Ordonetta, $4.99. Hello from Miami. Thank you for all your recipes. My kids
Appreciate
and wife
that.
are happy with our keto
Awesome,
lifestyle.
dude.
God
If
bless
you're going to be at the South Beach Food and Wine Show next weekend, I will be at the Grand Tasting Tent all 3 days at the Thermomix tent. Expeller, pressed, expeller, pressed, expeller, pressed, expeller. Hey, what up, Miriam? What up, Sylvia? What up, Marley? If it's going to be sunflower oil or safflower oil, it has to be expeller pressed. But why would you even bother with that when they make something with one of the heart healthiest was a polyphenol laden oils ever, extra virgin? Get that. Don't get one of these cruddy expeller pressed oils. Those are okay if you can avoid them. If you can't avoid them, if you can, go for olive oil, go for avocado, go for virgin coconut oil, right? Art and I got to try this one day. Look at this. We're gonna try it right now live, Art. Art, do you want to try chili lime coconut jerky or original peppered? Actually, you guys vote. How about that? You guys are gonna vote. We're gonna try this live. Look at this. It's young coconut meat, coconut aminos, lime juice. Ooh, actually, I hope you guys vote for this. What's the other one?
Original pepper.
Original peppered, young coconut meat, coconut aminos, black pepper. So you guys vote. I'm gonna get this, even though it's $1 more. I'm hoping you guys vote for that. Let me see. Chili lime, chippy lime. Peppered is the best. Chili lime it is. All right. So what I love about this is that it's keto and it's a good saturated fat. Once again, coconut oil got shafted by the media. 2 years ago? Because it's a very unhealthy saturated fat. Bull S, you guys. That is so bull. It's a healthy saturated fat, rich in lauric acid and really good for you.
Maggie B, are you making fun of my feet? Feet art?
Art. No, very
Heck is that?
interesting. It looks like a
I
mushroom.
didn't expect it to look like this.
Oh my God, it's so strange. First of all, I would never guess it's coconut. If you gave it to me, it tastes like a shiitake mushroom with Asian seasoning. Oh my God. But this is the kind of snack you want to give kids because coconut oils are rich in saturated fat and MCTs, medium chain triglycerides. Great for weight loss, brain function, and energy. Wow. Breaking news?
TOHB, $1.99, and a question for you. Why do all pickles contain calcium chloride?
How crazy is that? Thank you so much for the super chat. Because calcium chloride is a pretty safe preservative. A pickle's in a brine. It needs some kind of preservative, otherwise it won't last. It's fine. Bobby approved. That is an awesome. Paleo, not keto. Why is it not keto? No. It has 6 net carbs per 1 ounce. I wonder why it's so high. Maybe from the coconut aminos, but that's weird. Either way, it's delicious. So,
Texture's kind of weird. Oh, sorry.
no, the texture is strange, but that's the kind of snacks you want to give kids, not like coconut and sugar-coated snacks. We're going to talk more about that in the video we're filming on Friday. Okay. Can someone recommend a chewing gum? I can't find any chewing gum that is sugar-free without cruddy sugar or natural flavors. That being said, if you don't mind the natural flavors, I would go with Simply. Simply makes a very clean mint and close to a very clean gum. Okay, you guys, where are we going to next? Can you please look at the 365 brand of tater tots in the frozen section? Let's go to the frozen section. Because someone was asking me about, was it the chicken over there? What was that brand of chicken you were asking me about in the frozen section? I forgot what it was. And remember, always get, show real quick, the spices. I don't remember if we talked about it last time. Buy the organic spices by the ounce. It's a great deal and they're very fresh and you only want to buy 1 to 2 ounces at a time. All right, Art's gonna put his camera down so we don't show anyone. Someone remind me of that brand of chicken that someone who gave me a super chat was asking about.
Tribali Foods.
Ah, thank you, Tribali, and his chicken. Hey guys, in the meantime,
Or
we got
Tribali.
1,300 people.
Holy
Oh my God, we just got a
shnikes, dude.
huge super chat.
You
Sharing.
just got $24.99 from
Holy-
Fumi71. You guys have changed my life. Love you guys. Love your cookbook. Please don't stop.
Wow, Fumi. Well, number 1, we're never stopping. Number 2, high five for that super
Thank
chat.
you so
Thank
much.
you. Okay. By the way, 1,300 people on. Let's share, get some more people on. We're having a great time doing a live shop along for keto and paleo. That doesn't happen very often.
Christine from McKinney's on the.
Christine, what's
Welcome,
up?
Christine.
Guess who was in Tyler, Texas this weekend?
And arrived in Dallas. This guy.
Art was. So, Art, let's look for Tribali. I don't know if I see it here. Tribali.
Ooh, good song.
Is it plain chicken or is it like a chicken bowl? Tribali. I don't see it, you guys. Huh. Interesting. You know what I do see though?
Alika, we are at Whole Foods.
So this is not keto, but if you're paleo and you want a grain-free pasta, it's pricey. But these guys make the most amazing pasta. So this is gnocchi. Normally gnocchi is made with potatoes that are not paleo. These are almond flour gnocchi. Oh look, almond flour. Oh, there's potato here. Actually, so technically this really isn't paleo. But cage-free eggs, tapioca flour. Let's try another one. This one, fettuccine.
By the way, folks, share this live stream on your social media and on your dating apps. So
Exactly.
more viewers here.
This one is paleo. Almond flour, eggs, tapioca flour, xanthan gum. I've tried this before. It's expensive. This is $11 for 9 ounces, which is crazy, but it's really good. Really good. Oh, the tater tots. Here we go. So they have to be organic.
This guy's got to go away.
Who? Oh. So whoever's asking about the tater tots, they're not organic, and potatoes have to be organic. But they do fry it in expeller pressed canola oil, which is good. But because it's not organic, that's a big problem. Corn flour, it's going to be non-GMO because it's 365. A little bit of sugar, less than a gram. Let me see if I can find an organic version of this.
By the way, Tribali chicken patties. They're in a white box.
Oh, chicken
And
patty.
Mr. Dave Matthews Band's in the house here.
Nice,
How many
bro.
more concerts have you seen?
Nice, bro. Where are these tater tots at? All right, let's try. See, Alexia also is not organic. I find that weird because you know what's funny? Whole Foods actually has better frozen French fries than Alexia because they're organic and Alexia's are not, and they use expeller pressed oil. And even though I'd rather see avocado oil, this is still way better than non-expeller pressed canola oil. So these are actually decent.
Kiriaki Dominguez just gave you $10 and a Superman pair.
Oh,
Thank you.
like that. You're Superman. High five. So the chicken patties. All right, back over here. Here's all the burgers. Look.
And $1.99 from Joseph C. Kosher versus organic video. First ever donation tool.
Organic, kosher means nothing in terms of quality. You really want organic, right? So I don't see Tribali here, which is a bummer. Yeah, sorry about that.
Happy birthday, Joyce.
If it's not here, I'm very surprised, but yeah. So here's Dr. Prager's. Dr. Prager makes a really good children's snack. The thing is, they don't use avocado oil, they use expeller pressed, but it's pretty much the same ingredients as the ones at Aldi, but Aldi are way cheaper. So this is a sweet potato hash brown here.
Hang on, this.
Whoops. Oh, did I do that? So look at the ingredients, you guys. This has brown sugar, which I don't like, but they're always using expeller pressed. Sweet potatoes, is it organic? Okay, so this is actually not Bobby approved. Sweet potatoes are a Dirty Dozen member. These are not organic, and they're using brown sugar. Let's get another one.
Hey, Maggie B and any other moderators we got here, I just used the hide feature instead of timeout, and I think that just makes those people's comments never show up here, so you might want to use that if you haven't been using already. Thank you for all your help.
I love Art's announcer voice. Carrot puffs. Once again, not organic, and this really should be organic, right? Look at the ingredients. Carrots, not Bobby approved. This should be organic. Potatoes are a Dirty Dozen member. I'm actually, and see, these are doctors. It's a family of doctors, and they're using canola oil. It's expeller pressed. It is non-GMO, right? But I really think they should be using a heart healthier oil, don't you guys? I find that weird. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. We should probably stick here in the frozen section. Let's come over here to
Thank you, Cheryl.
to bread and stuff. So bread is not going to be keto. Bread is not going to be paleo unless you get the right one. So let's just say you're gluten-free, right? Do you want to get a gluten-free bread like this? We're not talking keto or paleo just here, but this gluten-free bread is loaded with simple starches like rice starch, tapioca starch. These are the kind of starches that spike your blood sugar. There's no nutrition. While I grab a better one, Art has breaking news.
Double breaking news.
Whoa.
Satvir Panasar.
Whoa, a pound.
9 pounds. London, UK in the house.
Any
keto
keto?
sweet snack
Yes.
ideas?
We'll go there next.
And
Great question.
Diane Pullmunter, $10.
Wow.
Thank you so much for your help on my keto journey. You have helped me be successful on keto. Love your channel, plus Art is adorable.
Art is
Thank you,
adorable.
Diane.
Thank you so much. He's also single. And despite what some people think in the comments, we're not a partner with #CoupleGoes, but hey, that's all cool. I love to hear that we're helping on the keto journey. Once again, if you want to get our keto cookbook or our ebook shopping guide, search Flav City on Amazon. It ships worldwide, or I put the links down below. Both the cookbook and the shopping guide are there. Now, if you want what I consider the best in class bread, they're actually sold out of it. So I'll grab this one. What happened?
Alaskan Girl A6, $25.
Whoa!
Hi, everyone.
Well, hello to you, Alaskan
Alaskan
Girl.
Girl.
I hope you're staying warm up there. High five. I hope you're eating a lot of paleo, fatty, keto, delicious foods. This is Canyon Bakehouse. This is their whole grain, gluten-free rye. Never seen this one before, so we're gonna look at it together here. So what I love about this brand is what kind of oil do they use? They almost always use extra virgin olive oil. They're using brown rice flour, which is a whole grain. They're using a little bit of tapioca flour, but sorghum flour, whole grain, buckwheat, whole grain, caraway seed. How much sugar is in here? 1 gram per slice. I'm totally fine with that. This is consistently one of the best gluten-free brands around. But it's not keto, it's not paleo.
Alaskan Girl's eating a lot of pizza.
Pizza. Alaskan Girl. Hey, it's cold up there. I feel for you, girl. Now, what do you do?
What the?
Ooh, new packaging. Look at this. So, I'm in love with this brand. It's base culture. It's keto paleo bread. Look at this, you guys. This is, we talked about this before. It's keto bread, and they now carry it to the grocery store.
Hang on, I gotta make this person go
Sure.
away.
The ingredients here are amazing. Almond butter, flaxseed meal, almond flour, psyllium husk powder, and a little bit of arrowroot. But there's only 4 net carbs per slice. It's keto, paleo, and even if you're gluten-free, I would get this because the problem with most gluten-free diets is they're high on starch. They're high in simple starches too, not complex. This is gluten-free, but a low starch. Starch can convert to sugar. Sugar can make you insulin resistant. Sugar and those starches are also inflammatory foods. We're starting to talk about inflammatory foods a lot more. That's what makes your body produce more cholesterol. Cholesterol isn't produced by saturated fat, it's produced by inflammation in your body because cholesterol's job is to go to inflammation and reduce it. If you eat inflammatory foods, your cholesterol is most likely going to be high because it's trying to put out the fire, right?
Ace Space just gave me $2. Any Bobby approved item in the frozen Asian section.
Frozen Asian.
And Bovin Bijera, $5. Any good recommendations for a good grass-fed whey protein isolate? Thanks for all you do. Has been a ton of help for my family's health.
Love to hear that. So the one I like here is a whey protein concentrate. It's called Terra's, but there is one on Amazon. I can't think of the name. Go on Amazon, search 100% grass-fed whey protein concentrate. And they have a chocolate version that is clean also. And then
Frozen Asian section.
Frozen Asian section. Where would that be? I don't know. Frozen Asian. That's going to be, it should be right around here, to be honest.
And Yesenia
Oh,
Ruelas, $4.99. Love your cookbook. I can finally make chicken that tastes good.
Hey.
Julia, 2 pounds. What
Love
can
to
I use
hear it.
instead of cocoa or almond flour?
It's really tough. They can make hazelnut flour. You can make your own. Make your own cashew flour. That's not going to be keto. Make your own macadamia nut flour. You got to buy macadamia nuts. You got to pulverize it in a food processor or a good blender like a Thermomix.
Somebody just said, I think Chicago has more Whole Foods than the whole state of Oklahoma.
Yes, Nina, thank you for the cookbook. I appreciate that, the love. So, you know who makes really good Asian is Amy. Amy makes, where is it?
Dang, you just got some more super chats here.
Are you serious?
Catherine Pedersen, $5. Y'all have taught me so much. Keep spreading the healthy gospel. I use your cookbook every night. I feel so much
Wow.
smarter now. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you so much. Wow, good
that
sound
order,
effect.
dude, $2. Can you do more Walmart and Target hauls?
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure. Absolutely. Well, now that we're kicked out of Costco, yeah, we're going to diversify more. Can you look at what Amy's doing? So I always love Amy because she does one of the cleanest arounds. She has a pad thai here that is really impressive because number one, it's organic rice noodles.
How
look
dare
at-
you go live without Baby Rose?
I know, I feel ya. Look at this. Everything here is organic, especially the vegetables. And look, it's expeller pressed hyoleic. So that's interesting. I love her to use like olive oil or avocado, but expeller pressed is good. Hyoleic is a heart healthy or fatty acid profile for the sunflower oil. This is so legit, it's ridiculous. There's cane sugar here, but how much? Whoa, 28. But that doesn't tell me added. That could be from the rice. And that's a pretty common thing when it comes to pad thai, but still, Amy's amazing. If we look at Saffron Road, they make let's see. A lemongrass basil chicken. I don't love the fact they're using a basmati rice.
Here's a good question.
But
Yeah, it's $1.99. Any healthy deli meats out there?
yes, there are healthy deli meats. We actually talked about it in today's video. Basically, you want to get Applegate. You want to get ideally organic. Plainville Farms at Costco is the cheapest price on organic deli meat ever. The Whole Foods brand is really good. You just want to get deli meat that only has meat, seasonings, salt, and water. No phosphates, no erythroborates, no carrageenan, no filler. The cheaper ones like the Hillshire, the Bootigs, those are really bad.
The one and only Christina McKinney just gave $10 and said, I've been using ground lupin as a side dish for curry dishes, but lupin has no flavor, good and bad. I get it at Costco. I would like to see you do some recipes with it. Hit me up when you're in Texas again.
You know what's so, where's Christine in McKinney?
McKinney.
Or is that close to Tyler?
It's north of Dallas.
Okay, so yeah, I've seen that lupin bag at some Costco's, not ours. I don't know what to do with it yet, so give me some time and I'll figure it out for sure. Okay, guess what? 1,400 people hanging out on a Wednesday afternoon, having a good time. Art and I filmed 2 videos today at Costco, at Whole Foods. We filmed a video about part 2 of the top 5 ingredients to avoid in the foods we eat every day, and a video about the top foods that are high in glyphosate. Glyphosate is the active ingredient in Roundup, and it goes way beyond corn and soy. Wheat, oats, and pasta score very high in glyphosates, which are a cancerous ingredient, and I'm teaching you how to avoid them. You got breaking news
Got
on?
a double coming up here.
Oh my God.
NGK, $4.99. Any cool collaborations coming up soon? Maybe Keto Connect? I'd love to hear you on their podcast. You have so much knowledge to share.
Thank you, Angie K. To answer that, I might go to LA next month and do more collaborations with Thomas. I tried to collab with Keto Connect. That was when they were having their baby, so it didn't work out. But I didn't know they have a podcast. And
Chef Patterson, $5. Getting over being sick. Love your videos. And Whole Foods opened up down the street from me next week.
Perfect. I mean, I know Whole Foods is more expensive, but you really pay for what you get. And I oftentimes say, yeah, it might be more expensive on the sticker, but when you're eating foods that are whole and have real ingredients in there and not filled with preservatives, they're gonna be healthier in the long run. But hey, I see a lot of stuff at Whole Foods that you can buy cheaper elsewhere. You know, you don't have to buy it here. All right, do you want some more?
Sarabella Bean, $4.99. You've changed the way I shop and cook for my family, and I'm down 10 pounds. Thank you. Thank you, Sarabella Bean.
Sarah, I can't get over it. It really is the funkiest flavor. It's strangely addictive. It really tastes like a mushroom, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ends up in the hands of the warlords.
All right, guys, where am I going next? Beers and vodkas. I'm going to do a video about that because beer really has to be organic because it's made from grains, right? I have to learn more about greenhouse produce. I think it should be okay. Brown rice actually has more arsenic than white rice. But brown rice is superior nutritionally, but it's not keto paleo, but it actually has more arsenic, which is a heavy metal in the ground. It's so hard, it should.
No, they didn't cancel Bobby's Costco membership. Just can't film there.
No. Yeah, I gotta do a meetup in LA for sure. All right. Fine.
Christine just gave $5 more. I'm paying more in food costs, but now paying less for prescriptions. Win-win.
See, it really pays off in the long run. I know it's hard to see in the short term, but long run, it's all about it. Brazil nuts are great. They're low carb, they're high fat, they're fantastic. Costco has a store policy, and they didn't want us to do it anymore because we get so big, and our videos were seen by like top management there. They just said, hey, knock it off. Let's go to protein powders and such.
Kevin just gave you $5.
Kevin!
Whoa, where did the thing go? My fiance and I now read every ingredient label, buying all organic because of you, and thank you for an awesome cookbook.
Love to hear it.
Much.
Now, listen, you don't have to buy all organic, you just gotta buy the right organic, but buying real food that doesn't have preservatives and additives, that's the most important thing.
Dominique, we don't have DJs here, so we'd have to travel for that one.
Yeah.
We're not opposed to travel.
All right, guys, we're gonna walk over to the supplement section. I wanna talk about protein powders, collagen, and things you can take in the winter to stay healthy because so many people are getting sick Actually, you know what? I want to show you what I'm taking right now because my throat felt a little tickle this morning. So check it out. Here we are, Art.
Hey, are all of the Dave's Killer Breads Bobby approved?
No, the white sandwich bread is not. Only the whole grain ones. That one's made with enriched wheat. So this morning I felt a tickle in my throat. And I've been putting drops of this in my water all day. Don't you love that name? Kick Butt Immune Activator.
And
it's all
That's not what it says.
I can't read bad words, Art. My mouth is too clean. Right? So this is really good. In addition to turmeric tea and stuff I make, I believe in stuff like that. I believe in these stuff, Art. Immune boosting shots. This is one of the more expensive ones, but look, Potency. This is from Malibu, and it's gonna have great ingredients in here like orange juice, pineapple juice, buckthorn juice. I would probably get the one that is immune.
Yesenia, Bobby's not into soy.
No, I'm not. This has ginger, and acerola is a Brazilian fruit that has like 10 times more vitamin C than orange juice. But look at that. That's the kind of stuff you want. Now, if you're gonna get a probiotic supplement, get one in the fridge case, because what are probiotics? They're living bacteria. The ones that are shelf stable are garbage. You gotta get one that's in the fridge. I would get this, Art. Like the Ancient Nutrition, they make fantastic stuff, right? Get the one that has 50 billion. This is really good stuff. But here's the deal, you guys. It's still a supplement. Your best bet is to eat foods rich with probiotics too. So fermented cabbage, fermented pickles, unsweetened plain kefir, stuff like that, and then supplement it with this too. That's really, really important. I love when people see us filming. They're like, oh, I better back up like that. We don't want to get in people's way, right?
Back the truck up.
Back the truck up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a shot right now. Let's do a shot together. To Bill Brasky. This is the acerola and the cordyceps, the mushroom one.
You guys know a guy by the name of Bill Brasky.
Because we're going to Miami next week, I want to stay healthy, right? There's so many germs and bugs going
People out
around.
there know what I'm talking about.
Whoa, that is strong. Woo! Here's to feeling good all the time. Dang, that is spicy.
You just got $2 from Silver Wolverine.
Thank you so much.
Any approved pre-workout supplements and BCAAs.
You know what? Our Art calls them what?
Bacas?
Bacas.
I don't know what a baca
I
is.
keep getting more questions about pre-workout. I got to research that because I don't really know too much about them.
What is a baca?
Branched chain amino acid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. By the way, thank you. Your super chat almost paid for my $3.39 shot, but because I'm an Amazon Prime member, I get 10% off of there, so it costs $3. Hey, I don't mind spending bucks if I'm going to stay healthy,
He pays for everything.
and
he
then I'll
opens up
take
here.
a few shots straight down the gullet. It's strong.
You guys know a guy by the name of Bill Brasky. Brasky did 100 shots before a Cubs game and drove us all home.
That's what somebody wrote.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Brian
Whoever
Duffy.
wrote, high five,
Thanks
whoever
for
wrote
the
that.
laugh, Brian.
Okay, let's go to supplements.
Okay, I'm gonna put this down a little bit.
Ooh. Okay, this is my favorite section, you guys, because we're talking about really good
Bang,
protein
this is
powders,
Whole Foods.
and I take this stuff every day. So whoever asked about, check this out, Art, whey protein isolate, this is my favorite concentrate. It's organic, cold-pressed, grass-fed whey. And look, it's vanilla, but they're using real vanilla extract, and they're using stevia there. And
Wow, you actually said
I'm saying
stevia.
things right now, you guys. My vocabulary is cleaning up. The thing is, it's not whey protein isolate. Isolate is absorbed by your body better, but to get an isolate, you actually have to process or refine the whey a lot. The concentrate is actually cold pressed, so while your body might not utilize the protein quite as well, I'd rather have that because it's cold pressed and not highly refined. So this is a great whey one, but I eat really plant-based ones. But Art has breaking news.
Jenny Hole, $3 and a what?
Ooh, what is that?
Is that a?
Boxy gloves?
I'm trying to figure out what type of.
That's a
fruit
cool
or
one. Thank you,
vegetable that
Jenny.
is, but it's like pom poms or something.
Do I need protein isolate
Thank you.
drinks if I don't exercise? I would, because it's a great meal supplement or a snack between meals, because I'll give you an example, right? If you're gonna get something like this This is plant-based protein, and you don't have to work out to get it. This is one of the few plant-based proteins I like because it doesn't have any natural flavors, but your body's gonna benefit from all of these organic sprouted vegetables. Your body's gonna benefit from 22 grams of protein, and there's only 1 gram of net carb here. So yeah, even if you don't work out, I would get this. Now here's the problem. 99% of flavored protein powders on the market have natural flavors. So I used to, back in the day before I was woke, take this. This was my favorite organic plant-based protein.
Jenny, we thank you.
And look at the ingredients. We're talking next level, right? Protein's amazing. Flavors are great, but they always use organic, vanilla, natural flavors, which is such a bummer because this one also, look at that, had great 1 net carb, tons of protein, but I really try to avoid natural flavors. So if you saw my Sam's Club video yesterday, it was sponsored by Four Sigmatic. Go to that video. There's a promo code going until the 16th. You can get like 50% off of their plant-based mushroom protein powder that I take every day. And it's a semi-annual sale. It's legit. Now, Art, how do I feel about collagen?
You love it.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Huh. By the way, in case you haven't seen Art yet, everyone say hello.
They saw me earlier.
Wow, there's a lot more people now. Everyone say hi to Art here.
Hey,
he's hanging out, having a good time.
All right, this is awkward. Give me the deal with that.
Now, collagen. Where's the collagen? Here we go. Now, there's 2 kinds of collagen I take every day. There's plain grass-fed collagen. Why do you want unflavored? Well, I put this in my jasmine tea, organic jasmine tea. We have a video coming out about that. But Art has breaking news really quick.
Patera 2U 2008, $5, and a pair that is
Dropping the mic?
Dang,
Dang, girl.
Thank you so much.
That's sweet. So in the morning, I drink organic jasmine tea.
Angie.
We have a tea video coming out this weekend. You gotta drink organic tea. It's one of the highly sprayed products in the world. And if it comes from China or India, they use chemicals that are banned here. So please buy organic tea. I'll put grass-fed collagen in my tea in the morning. And then after the gym, come over here, Art. I'll use a flavored one like this. This is collagen fuel. Tommy boy.
Welcome, man.
Primal Kitchen's amazing because they actually use real vanilla extract. And you know the benefit of actually using collagen peptides? You're really getting 10 more grams of grass-fed protein. Now, it's not a complete BCAA, as I would say, or a branched chain amino acid, but it's still really good when you add it to another protein. And you're talking about, look at that, 0 or 1 carb. So this, with a scoop of the grass-fed, the plant-based protein powder is one of the best combinations you can get. I have all my favorite protein powders and collagens in my protein powder video. So when we're done with the live stream, search Flav City protein powder, go to that video, go to the description box, and I have amazing links there for protein powder.
Chris the Stangman's here.
Chris from Austin, Texas, what up?
Welcome, man.
Now, here's the deal. All right, let's switch sides. Even though I love Vital Protein,
Elena Coin, $5.
thank you so much, Elena.
Can you please make a video on healthy cleaning products and personal care
Yes,
products?
that'll be my next series. Cleaning products, soaps, detergents, toothpaste. I'm gonna get you, girl. Now, while I love buying
Thanks,
this,
man.
but of course we buy it at Costco, right? It's way cheaper than here. All of their flavored collagen creamers and collagen sticks always have natural flavors here, which is a bummer.
Any side effects from these collagens?
Absolutely not. The only side effect is positive, and I'll tell you why in a second after Art gives me breaking news.
Andre Johnson came through with $1.99. Look at Ghost Lifestyle, clean, vegan, and whey.
I never heard of that.
Thank you, Andre.
Wow. Very Ghost. I'll have to check that out. Andre the Giant Johnson. Thank you. Collagen is a great supplement. You guys know I'm 42 years old. As you get older, you lose the natural collagen in your body. This does help replace some of that, but this is very good for your hair, skin, teeth, nails, and your gut, right? Your gut bacteria. It also is great for joint health. I cannot think of a better supplement as you age that comes from grass-fed bovine skin or a hide. It's hydrolyzed, completely normal, and it's such a great supplement. 2 scoops every day keeps the doctor away, in my opinion, right?
Hey,
Now,
Christine, to answer your question, we have a little rig for our iPhone here. It holds the iPhone, it holds the receiver for Bobby's wireless mic,
Yep.
it holds our blue light special. So that's why this thing looks so massive in the shadows. That
Oh, you can
saw.
see it in the shadows? Yeah, hey, go in the mirror. You can show it in the mirror over there. Let's go. Yeah, right over there.
This is what we're working with.
There's Art.
You're
Nice.
welcome.
Now, while Art does that, I'm going to moisturize my hands. It's a little,
And while you do that, I'm going to read out this. Cars and Ken just gave you $1.99. I appreciate all your vids
That's
from
oil.
Napa Valley, California.
I love Napa.
Thank you
I thought
so
that was
much.
cream. It's going to be oil. Ugh, I don't want that. Let me see. Maybe I'll use it. Let's see. Ooh, it's rose. I don't like rose. I'm going to come over here. Oh, I love rose, but not rose flavored or scented.
How many years have you been woke?
I feel like I've only been woke for the last 12 months of my life. Before that, I just feel like I wasn't the most wokest of wokies. Okay, where to next, my friends? That was
We're
pretty...
at 1.6 thousand people
Wow.
right
Guys, if you share, we could break the record of
now.
1,800.
And Bobby, how can people share this?
Well, they could take the link and go to Instagram stories and Facebook wall and say, Bobby's doing a live shop along at Whole Foods. It's really fun. You probably want to join.
Where else can they share it?
Farmers Only, Grindr, Tinder, and Luxy, right? Art's on all those, actually. Right?
Facebook and Twitter.
Well, yeah, that too. I really wanted some hand cream. Is there any hand cream here? Let's see. Oil moisturizer. I don't want oil. It's so dry here. My hands get so dry. I don't see any. Oh, here we go. Look at this. There, Myers hand lotion. There we go. That's
Maggie B, did you just like speak an emoji to say man hands? Edward Vargas, 1999.
Are you
Super
serious?
chat. Thank you, Edward.
Wow.
2-9.
Edward, that is so nice. You guys are so supportive. Like,
And Luna just came through with $5. Love your channel. Would you recommend supplements from Thrive Market? And also, is lactose-free milk okay to drink?
yeah, so lactose-free milk is good, but it's got to be organic and it never is grass-fed. But yeah, it is good if you're lactose intolerant. So the Thrive Market supplements
Taylor,
are the
yes,
same
it is.
supplements I recommend here, but get the Thrive Market unflavored collagen. That's actually the one that I use every day in the morning in my tea. That along with the big tub from Costco. Let's see, how old is Art? Art, how old are you?
40.
He's 40 and I'm 40. Oh, you're 41, right?
Not yet.
Really? No, I'm 42. Okay, let's see. How can I purchase raw milk? You have to go to a farm, and I highly encourage that.
$4.99. Joe Chernick.
Wow.
Thanks for the great info on Binge-worthy channel.
Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm 42, bro. Just got the cookbook. Can't wait, says Shauna. Let me know how you like it. I think you're gonna love it. Hey, do me a favor, you guys. If you bought the cookbook and you haven't left a review on Amazon, please do that. The algorithm at Amazon really, really likes that. And if you'd be so nice, after you leave the review, if you can leave a video review of you just like thumbing through the book, you don't have to show yourself. They go crazy for that. And that algorithm is very, very important there. But if nothing else, please leave an Amazon review. It'd be very much appreciated. Okay, where are we gonna go next here? No, we don't have any clothing merch yet.
Where does Whole Foods keep the Siete cashew?
Oh, let's show those. Okay.
Even their employee couldn't find it.
I'll
Well,
show
maybe
you.
this non-employee can find it.
I know where everything is. That's why when people ask me, do you work here? I'm like, no, but I can tell you. Hey, Amber got the cookbook yesterday. Thank you. Cookbook link and ebook shopping guide link is in the description box, or just search Flav City on Amazon. The cookbook has over 1,000 5-star ratings now, and the ebook shopping guide is a bestseller. What? Bestseller? That's crazy.
Edward Vargas, $9.99. You are the real deal. Thank you, Edward.
Edward, I so appreciate that. You guys, you have to keep in mind, I've been doing this for 8 years, and for the first 5 years, really no one watched our videos, and then we turned the corner, we started doing great, and I'm so appreciative of all you guys. That's why I make these videos with Art. I don't have time to respond to as many comments anymore, but I really think giving back with live streams and content is my way of thanking you, because I do these videos, Art and I do these videos for you. Not to see my face on screen, not for subscribers. I don't care about that stuff. I care about helping you. I'm not a 20-year-old egomaniac. I'm a 42-year-old father who cares about the future, right? Let's go to Siete and show you some amazing stuff.
Any thoughts on Weight Watchers?
Yeah, so let me tell you about Weight Watchers on the way there. Art's gonna put the camera down so we don't show anyone. I have an issue with Weight Watchers because even though they do have some clean food, they care more about points and low fat over ingredients. So they'll tell you to eat like conventional dairy, fake sugar, corn, when I know those things are horrible for you, but all they care about is points. So
Do you have any recipes geared towards Weight Watchers?
no, but I'm thinking about doing a clean Weight Watchers haul for low point food that's actually clean, right? Very, very important. All right, here we go. You want the best plant-based, or one of the best plant-based dips ever? Check it out, Art. This is Siete. They make this cashew queso here. Look at these ingredients, you guys. Where are they? Here we go. It's crazy. Look, cashews, tomatoes, carrots, flax seeds, coconut milk powder. They make a sprouted bean dip. Sprouted beans are easier on your tummy to digest, and they make a white cashew queso. I mean, this is next level stuff, you guys. Next level stuff. Let's see the macros here. Only 1 net carb for 2 tablespoons. This is the kind of stuff you want to be eating. Now, if you're paleo, not keto, and you want a tortilla, you can't have corn. Siete is expensive, but let me show you the Mac Daddy when it comes to tortillas. And I've been talking about them so much on Instagram, they actually sold out of them at some stores, and so I'm saying it's the Flav City effect, but this is it. Now, these are paleo grain-free tortillas. What does that mean? There's no grain. This is cashew flour, this is chickpea flour, that's cassava flour, this is almond flour. This is by far my favorite one. This is cashew flour tortillas. Look at the ingredients. Cashew flour, arrowroot, apple cider vinegar. I swear to you guys, this has the texture of a flour tortilla and the same flavor. Let's see the macros. See, it is high in carbs, but if you're paleo like I am too, if you want the best tortilla that won't fall apart, this is the one to get. I think maybe the almond flour might be lower in carbs, barely actually, because they're putting tapioca flour in there too. But I give them so much love on Instagram. They don't pay me to do so. But if you loved it and you have it, tag them on Instagram stories, tag me, because these guys are so cool. It's a startup out of Austin and we love them.
Stangman says they're selling out. Invest soon.
Say again?
He said, Stangman said that Siete is selling out. Invest soon.
No, they're gonna totally get bought out. That's guaranteed. I actually should talk to them about investing in the company. It's an amazing, amazing story.
And there's a $3.99
Oh, Emily.
super chat that I need to answer. Art, are you following a specific diet? Where'd it go?
What are you looking for?
I was drinking earlier.
Oh, your Coca-Cola?
Yeah, it's called Can't Beat the Real Thing. No, no, I'm not.
The reason we have
I don't
that.
drink a lot of Coca-Cola.
So we did a video. We did a video here earlier about the 5 ingredients in the foods every day you want to avoid. And Whole Foods doesn't have a lot of crap, right? But I had to bring stuff in. So these are on the border chips. And they have one of the most toxic oils here ever. It's fried in cottonseed oil. This is one of the most processed, chemical-laden oils in the world. I would run for the hills if you saw that. We talked about the fact that sugar in all forms should be avoided. So not only sugar, but high fructose corn syrup to the tune of, what does that say?
Bottle, 65.
65 for the whole bottle. We talked about
Notice how the whole bottle is not gone.
cheap deli meat, right? Will not just have the seasoning and the meat, it will have carrageenan, sodium phosphate, nasty, nasty emulsifiers that are horrible for your gut and your immune system, so I would avoid that. We talked about the fact that if you drink iced coffee, just be aware that there's 30 grams of added sugar in this Dunkin' Donut iced latte. 30 grams is over 7 teaspoons of white sugar. You guys, we have a serious problem with diabetes in this country, and 7 grams of white sugar is more than anyone should have in one coffee. It's gonna make you insulin resistant. By the year 2050, the government is estimating 1 out of 3 people will have diabetes. That is completely unsustainable from a healthcare standpoint and from a financial standpoint. And unfortunately, it's products like these that'll get you there. So what do you do instead? Because you love your coffee flavored.
Hey, I got 2 quick things to add
yes,
here.
please.
Ace Space wants you to have some T-shirts because they want to rep Flav City everywhere they go. And then to all the people freaking out about me and drinking Coke, you obviously haven't seen me like eating a hot dog and pizza at the same time.
Yeah, it only happens as a joke.
Come on.
He only drinks it like when I tell not to drink it and we're in the store. He doesn't drink it on a regular basis. Don't worry.
Occasionally I do, not a regular
Very
basis.
rarely. So if you want a sweetened, flavored coffee, you really don't have too many options. I would get the original bulletproof coffee because it's 0 sugar. And they don't do that with crappy sugar like sucralose. They do it with, look at that, monk fruit, stevia, erythritol. They actually had MCT. So this is a beautiful coffee that's a brain booster. How many carbs are in here? 11 total, 0 added sugar, 7 sugar alcohols. This is a 4 net carb. Keto, not paleo because it has butter. Oh, actually, does it have ghee or no? No, it's butter. So this is a keto coffee. Because if you get the other ones, you guys, they're going to add crud you don't want in there. All right, Scott, breaking news.
This is a great next topic. Marlon Hernandez just gave you $5 and asked, what about hummus? Thank you, love you guys.
Let's go straight to hummus because it's right out of the corner of my eye. So, by the way, are you having fun? I mean, who else does this kind of thing hanging out live in the grocery store? We got to give props to Whole Foods for allowing us to film here. But this is so much fun. To be able to shop with you guys in real time is such a joy. So thank you for hanging out with us, right?
Hey, what's that cream frother that you use when you make your coffee at home? Is it on your Amazon page?
Yeah, go to amazon.com/shop/Flav City. It has 85 of the kitchen gadgets I use every week on there. It's called a coffee frother. So, hummus. Well, Art and I always wonder, is it hummus with a U or hummus with a O? I think legit is hummus with an O. Now, here's the deal. It says non-GMO. They put that on there to make you feel warm and fuzzy because chickpeas are not GMO, right? But what is not warm and fuzzy is the fact that they're using non-organic sunflower oil that's not expeller pressed. You guys, that should be olive oil. That should not be highly processed, highly refined sunflower oil. So that is strike number 1. But in the meantime, Art has breaking news.
Jimmy Hole gave you $2 beef jerky brand recommendations, Bobby.
Ooh, I love that. Let's go there next. Epic is a great one, right? But we'll go there next. We'll talk about that. So you want to avoid any hummus with even expeller pressed sunflower oil. I think it's garbage because you can find it. Now, if I trade up and I go to the organic Cedars, all of a sudden they're like, yo, we're not using sunflower oil. We're using organic sunflower oil. That's not expeller pressed. And the funny thing is they're putting extra virgin olive oil, but that's after the crappy organic sunflower oil. So it's got to be expeller pressed, but why do that? Why not just trade up and get a really good hummus? They moved everything around, Art. Let's find that. There's a couple of really good ones. Bring my cart. There's one called a Hope Hummus. There's one called Kava. Where'd they move them to? Oh, here we go. So, this is Hope Hummus.
Whoa.
It's organic, which is really nice. And look at the oil they use. Extra virgin olive oil. Really, really clean. And we got breaking news from the news desk.
Bobby, Clarabelle just gave you $10.
Wow.
Video idea, produce. How to pick out fresh, how to pick out right, what is in season, how to store, cooking more. Now thanks to your vids and picking out onions, squash, and some fruits confuse me, LOL. Back to you, Bobby.
Great idea. So, did you see my produce buying guide that came out 3 weeks ago? It covers some of that, but not all of that. So that's a great idea for a part 2. Let's search Flav City Produce. It'll pop up. We also have a video about the Dirty Dozen versus the Clean 15. So that's a great hummus. Kava is like, yo, we don't even need oil. We'll just use tahini, and that's it. That's super duper clean, right? So, you guys, I'm a purist. I believe that hummus should be made with olive oil, ideally extra virgin. Why don't these companies, let me ask you, leave a comment down below. Why don't these companies use avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil? Why are they using sunflower oil, expeller pressed canola? Guys, leave a comment down below. I'm curious what you guys think about that.
Hey, Mooburger, we're using the iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Well said. I do approve of raisins. I love organic raisins. I think they're delicious. Cost, taste, too expensive. because it's too expensive. It's cheaper. It's cheap.
Kellyanne
Cheap.
just gave you $2, Bobby.
Kellyanne,
Thank
high
you so
five.
much.
Cheap. It's all about money. What does Mr. Wonderful say? Money. They don't want to use extra virgin olive oil. They don't want to use avocado oil because it's too expensive. BS. Do you see the prices? They're already charging us a pretty penny, especially for like high-end stuff that uses expeller press. If they charge me an extra 20 cents, I wouldn't care.
What
I
if it
want
was
stuff.
more than that, though?
There's a threshold that I'm telling you guys, using a teaspoon of avocado oil versus a teaspoon of expeller pressed is not that much. These guys buy in bulk, but every single penny counts for them because they're corporations. Well, I care more about health over profits. I'm sorry. Art has breaking news.
Ruby Q just gave you $9.99. Can
Whoa.
you do some videos in Spanish? Back to you, Bobby.
You know what? It would be
Thank
more
you,
like
Ruby.
Spanglish, but Desi, my wife, is fluent in Spanish, and I want her actually to do a grocery haul on that. Maybe we can do it bilingual. I'll talk in English and she'll repeat it in Spanish. Does that sound like a good idea? All right, let's go to the jerky. All right, the jerkster are called.
Jerks are called. They're running out of you.
They're running out of you.
Any Seinfeld fans tonight,
Oh, there's gotta be. Come on.
other than the two of us?
There's gotta be. Okay, jerky. So there's some really exciting things happening in the jerky section, and a lot of it is from another Austin-based company called Epic, right? So here we go, check it out. Back in the day, jerky only used to be conventional beef that was GMO with brown sugar and all the crappy ingredients. Now it's really, really good, right? I pull up, let's see, Epic. This is sweet and savory, so it's gonna have a little bit of sugar, but this is Epic, 100% natural bison. Bison's always grass-fed. Let me get a beef
Have
one.
you ever tried that?
No. You wanna try it?
I'm wondering if maybe we should.
Sure, why not? Only if they want. If you guys want us to try it live, you guys let us know. This is all for you. Here we go. This is sweet and
We'll get out of
spicy.
the way.
Oh, you know, this is spicy. I don't know if I... Sweet and
Epic is
spicy sriracha. Now look, this is 100% grass-fed. Let's read the ingredients together. Grass-fed beef. Ooh, dried cranberries.
Why? Chris just said don't move to Austin.
I'm not moving there. I feel like it was ruined, Austin. Too many people there now. Guys, this is really clean. It's sweetened with apple juice, sweetened cranberries. Wow. And there's not that much sugar, 5 grams.
Ephraim, we know about the comedians in cars. It's a great.
So we might try that, but look at this.
Ho, 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 ho.
What's up?
Toonses.
Joseph!
Toonses in Findlay. We'll see you
Nice.
Saturday.
We have the sold out
$4.99
meetup cooking demo coming up Saturday. Joseph and his wife are flying in from Cleveland. But look, Art, we have,
to celebrate their anniversary with us.
yeah, how cool is that? We have
Thank you.
turkey strips. We have Wagyu beef. The turkey has non-GMO turkey, cranberries sweetened with apple juice. This stuff is really, really clean, you guys. Now we go to the traditional jerky, and even that here, I mean, this is still impressive. The 365 brand, it's 100% grass-fed. No, I'm not sure if it's 100%. Oh, I am, right here, look. You gotta see the 100% there,
Where?
right here. Right, it's a little misleading. They should put that up top. And let's see what they're putting in theirs though. They're using brown sugar, which I don't love, but
Maggie's doing the feed art.
nice. All right, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Okay, we're gonna try the Epic Sweet and Spicy Sriracha. You know what's so cool? Normally, cranberries are sweetened with cane sugar, and I can't find any other ones at the store. They're using cranberries sweetened with apple juice, which to me is next level. This is another Texas company that will for sure get bought out.
So Bobby, for any of the people right now or earlier that get a little nervous when you're opening up the package in the store, tell what happens when the live stream's over.
We go buy it. Don't worry. Art, try
Is
it.
it good?
It's soft
Yeah, thanks.
and chewy. That was delicious. Because sometimes jerky can be very tough.
Remember listening to cranberries? I think we sing them like all the time. Somebody asked if you remember them.
We sing that song all the time. Yesterday
You
we're
have to let it
singing.
linger. I said that earlier
We're
today.
singing it today and Monday. And Bobby approved.
It's good.
Holy cow! Have some more.
Sweet Fancy Moses. George Louis Costanza.
Have some more.
Thanks.
Take two.
Hashtag feed art. Oh wow. Thanks.
That is so delicious. Epic, you guys. And they're actually nice enough. They're gonna send me some of their fat in the mail. Let's go to the fat section next. So, Art, how do you feel about
Friendly toothpicks?
What?
How do I feel about frilly toothpicks?
I don't know what that is.
I'm for them.
What's that?
Mitch Hedberg joke.
Oh, look, they have,
Epic sold out already. Stangman told us.
are you serious? Wow. Country Archer, 100% grass-fed. This one, though, has a little bit of sugar in here, but it's still very clean. Are you serious? I didn't know about that. Wow.
Ace says, Thomas DeLauer said recently that 100% grass-fed beef doesn't mean it's grass-finished. Can you clarify this? Everyone was calling him out saying 100% grass-fed means grass-finished.
Yeah, so based upon my research, and I've said this before, I disagree with him. I have to talk to him about it. 100% grass-fed is the same as grass-fed and grass-finished. There's no difference. It's just when you see grass-fed without 100% or grass-finished afterward is when you're in trouble. Now, this is one whole organic banana with raw cacao. When it's spelled AO, it's raw cacao. We got to try this one too.
Breaking news, Bobby.
What?
Kellyanne just gave you $5. Please help women with estrogen-free alternatives. Thank you. Well, Kellyanne, thank you.
Interesting. Help women with estrogen-free. So estrogen.
Estrogen-free alternatives.
Right. So, can you clarify that? Because estrogen can come from soy, so you can't have anything that has the soy sauce. I can't open this. I really want to try this.
It's not Bobby-approved packaging.
Oh yeah. This could be a great
We got
snack
a lot of
when you're.
Seinfeld fans here. They're all.
So this is
firing
actually a
left and right.
paleo snack. Imagine you're out and about all day.
Back up so I can like see what you're doing. Where to look? You're too.
You gonna have this, Art?
So close to me. Don't stand so-
Mmm. That is delicious.
Zero estrogen.
Okay, I'll look into it. All right, try this.
Hang on.
That is so good.
So Chris and Austin saying the hippie endurance athletes behind Epic Provisions sold their natural food company to General Mills for a reported $100 million.
That's it? Wow, interesting. All right, take the rest of this. This is
What am I
so,
supposed to do with it? Just
eat
tear
it.
off a piece?
No, eat the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Wow, you guys, that is delicious. I'll pay for that too.
Very good.
That's sweet.
Pretty.
This is
good.
savory. Oh my God, I'm in heaven right now. See, we actually don't normally do these during the videos, but during a live stream, it's a great excuse.
What about fresh squeezed OJ?
That's the only way to go if you're gonna drink OJ, but it's basically fructose water. There's a little bit of what? Vitamin C there. I would not drink that. Instead,
You said you listen to vitamin C.
drink Suja, right? Suja cold pressed green juices have way more nutrients and no to low sugar, right?
That's good.
I'm a happy camper right now.
It's the best bone broth.
Homemade. If you're not gonna do homemade, Epic makes a great one, and Kettle and Fire. Actually, Kettle and Fire was nice enough to donate a gallon of bone broth to our interactive cooking demo on Saturday with 70 Flav City fans.
Our friend in Green Bay, Dirk, came
Oh!
through with $2 and said, which meetup time is Finley going to on Saturday? Maybe Finley.
Finley, I gotta remind me.
Finley,
Dirk is a
tell us.
huge Flav City fan from Green Bay. He's coming to the meetup early to help Art and I set up, so I
Thank
can't.
you. Look
I
forward to seeing
appreciate
you,
that.
Dirk. And look forward to seeing Finley and Toonses. Christine just came through with $10.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Love y'all. Need to run to celebrate my 49th birthday with my boys.
Wow.
Bobby, you're right. Collagen rules for sure. I get carded all the time. Sad. I'm too old for art. Podcast turning back soon. Hey, thank you. Tuning back soon. Thank you, Christine. And happy
49?
birthday. Happy birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. By the look
Happy
of your
birthday to
thumbnail,
you.
you don't look a day over 40, so happy birthday to you.
Happy
Let's go to oils. So the theme of what we're talking about today also is keto paleo.
The 10th. So that must have been what, 2 days ago?
2 days ago. So it's keto paleo.
Happy birthday.
But a lot of the stuff I'm talking about that's
Where are
healthy
you going to celebrate?
is saturated fat. If you didn't hear me on my rant earlier, I really get mad when doctors say that saturated fat leads to high heart disease and cholesterol, because saturated fat, good saturated fat like grass-fed beef fat, eggs, pasture-raised bacon fat, coconut oil is actually very good for your body. It actually coats the myelin sheath in your body, and it has a place because your brain is made of saturated fat. So don't believe the hype when it comes to that. I'm gonna show you some really good fats right now, but Art has breaking news.
Brian Duffy saw a duck at Subway, and they don't belong there. There's nothing for him there. That's a Mitch Hedberg joke. So
Oh, nice.
Apparently he's a Mitch fan, but $1.99 coming from, I'm trying to pronounce your screen
I see
name.
that. Can you talk about how to pick tofu? Well, it's gotta be organic.
And Melissa Salazar, $1.99.
I gotta look into that.
Going to the gym. I go at 5 a.m.
5 a.m. I wanna start getting up at 6 o'clock. Right now I get up
And
at
Chris
7.
Daly, $5.
So let me research about tofu. I don't know much about pre-workouts. All I know about right now is protein powder, but I will do a video about that. And Chris Daly, please tell her my 7-year-old Jacqueline, she is sick with a fever but needs to watch her Flav City. Feel better, please stay hydrated, drink a lot of herbal tea, a lot of water. Or you can make my immune system boosting tea. Very, very important, stay hydrated and do your thing, right?
Yeah, Jacqueline, get better soon. We want you to
get well. Get well soon. We want you to get well.
Seinfeld.
Okay, let's talk about oils, right? So, guys, what does it mean?
Thanks, Stephanie.
What does it mean when something is cold pressed or extra virgin? What does that mean, right? Because you can talk about that kind of olive oil, but then there's refined olive oil too. So I'm gonna wait for you guys to answer.
Bonnie Hill wishes you wouldn't talk with your mouth full so that she can understand you better.
That's one of my things, Bonnie. You got to take it with the good with the bad. So, thank you so much, Juan. Postnatal multi-tablets. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
Have fun at Saltgrass, Christine.
So it's pressed in a cold room. Not quite accurate. Grapeseed oil. Okay, so cold pressed extra virgin mean it's the first press with 0 heat added. They take the olives in this case and they literally crush them using a steel wheel, and the oil comes out of the fruit. There's no heat added. High in heart healthy polyphenols. This stuff is so darn good for you, right? When you start to refine an oil, that's where it starts to degrade a bit. So we talk about healthy saturated fats. Well, to me, this is one of the healthiest saturated fats around. Ghee. Now, organic is nice, but what's better? Everyone, let's say it on 3. What's better than organic? 1, 2, 3, grass-fed. Now, you can get grass-fed. My favorite on Thrive, I heard some Costco's now have grass-fed ghee, or this is a very expensive brand, but Fourth and Heart makes Himalayan pink salt grass-fed ghee. Why is this good, right? Because it comes from pasture-raised cows that never eat grain, are free to forage, and it's better for the environment, it's better for the farmer, it's better for you. Here's the beauty of ghee. Ghee is similar to clarified butter, is that it's cooked. And when you cook it to the point that ghee is, you separate the milk fat from the milk solids. The milk solids burn away. It's like the white kind of foam on the top. What's in the milk solids? Listen very carefully. It is the lactose and the casein. That's where all of the bad part of butter is for people who are allergic to it. So all you have left is pure 100% milk fat. So if you're lactose intolerant, you can eat this. If you're casein intolerant, you can eat this. And it's a healthy saturated fat because it's so good for your body, your brain, and your nerve endings. Boom goes the dynamite, dynamite goes boom.
Stangman said, don't believe the labels in the USA for olive oil. It's not regulated.
Yeah, I don't know about the regulation part, but yeah, don't believe a lot of things about olive oil, because if you're buying an inferior olive oil, it could be a blend of really cruddy oils from around the world, and it could be highly processed. But if you're gonna buy USA oils, I would go with California olive oil. Lucchini is really good, and I would stick to those, like this one. This one's really good.
$1 super chat from Warrior Hockey 21 Echo.
Wow, thank you so much. So, this is a great extra virgin from California. And look at this. Actually, if you're a Whole Foods member right now, it's 35% off if you're at Amazon Prime. Lucchini is really good. All right, but let's go back to saturated fat, because just punch in here, Art. This is what gets me excited. So these guys are nice enough to send me some in the mail. It should be arriving in a few days.
We gotta get out of the way here.
This is, I'll bring it to you. Some people might freak out when they see pork fat. What does Emerald say about pork fat?
Pork fat rules.
All right, exactly. This is non-GMO organic pork fat. They're transitioning to pasture-raised, but once again, this is a healthy saturated fat. Think about what grandma used to always cook with. It was stuff like this. This is a good saturated fat your body needs. What your body doesn't need is canola oil. Even though this is expeller pressed, which is better, guys, this is a cruddy oil. I don't want to like totally rain on its parade, but basically what happened, and you can watch documentaries I'll recommend, is in the 1920s, they started, the government, recommending we move away from saturated fats like pork fat and beef fat and butter and use agricultural vegetable oils. All of a sudden, 10 years after that, we started seeing high incidences of heart disease and heart attack. It's because vegetable oils are highly processed and refined. These are the kind of oils or fats, pork fat, beef fat, bison tallow, duck fat, that everyone grew up on back in the day, and no one had heart issues. Highly processed and refined, highly inflammatory, great saturated fat that's actually really, really good for you, right?
Stangman asked if they have the duck fat here.
Yeah, so check it out.
And
I
Maria,
appreciate
too, I
it.
just gave you $1.99. You guys rock.
Oh, thank you for that. So, Stangman, check it out. Come in close here.
Thank you so much.
We have
And
pork
you just
fat.
got $5
Whoa.
from Odd Y. Love you guys. I'm
Thank-
working on becoming more healthy, and your videos really help keep doing your thing. Thank you, Odd.
Baby steps, right? It could be overwhelming in the beginning, but it's really not. Once you start to, what I call, see it, like Neo in the Matrix, it'll get really easy. Come over here, Art.
Red pill.
So it was a red pill. Is it red pill and green pill, right? Green pill, you go back to your
Blue
life.
pill goes back to normal. Red
Ah.
pills.
So, pork fat, so good for you. Grass-fed beef tallow, so good for you. Hey, Art and I have a question. Why is beef tallow called this? Why isn't it called beef fat? What exactly is tallow? Rendered duck fat, so good for you. Grass-fed pasture-raised bison tallow, so good for you. Want to see something interesting? This is the only palm oil in the world that's actually good. It's called red palm oil, and it's unrefined. The thing is, it's $9. No products use this. They all use crappy refined palm oil. This is the only good one in the world.
Bobby, let's test your Spanish. How do you say duck in Spanish?
Oh, ¿cómo se dice duck en español?
I got it if you don't.
My yard?
El pato.
El pato, el pato. Claro que sí. Un otro, ¿cómo se dice fat? Fat?
Grasa?
Grasa, grasa muy,
Grasa?
muy,
No, is it rasa or grasa?
grasa.
I don't know.
Da.
I'm just drawing a blank right now.
Un otro grasa muy, muy bueno, grasa de coco. But it's gotta say virgin, cold press. See this, Art? Because the other ones are slightly processed, which isn't terrible, but you really want cold press. This is not only, remember 2 years ago they were saying coconut oil is bad for you? BS. Not only is this actually good for you, but coconut oil has something called lauric acid. It's very hard to find lauric acid in food. Lauric acid is so good for your heart. This stuff also raises your good cholesterol, the HDL, right? So this stuff is so good for you
How do you
guys.
say pork rinds in Spanish?
Chicharrones.
I think they just wanted to hear you say that.
Avocado oil. This is an expensive one, but this is great for making dressings, salad dressings. Walnut oil is amazing. Now, I have a question for someone. This is coconut oil. Does anyone else see a problem with this bottle? What's the issue with this coconut oil? You guys let me know. But look at this, Art. Art and I started seeing for the first time last year, actually with Chris Stangman and HEB, grass-fed spray ghee. How crazy is that? That is totally goofy. So yeah, Slurnall got it, Michelle got it, and Brian got it. This is a propellant-based chemical aerosol container. It might have a good oil in there, but it's mixing with chemicals, whereas this is non-propellant based. My only issue is if it gets kind of cold, I'm pretty sure the ghee is going to solidify and it won't spray out. And I'm spending $9.99. I want every little ounce out of this thing.
Brandon TC just gave you $2 from Temecula, California.
Wow.
Hello from Temecula. Thank you.
Love to
Brandon.
hear that. And
And Warrior Hockey 21 Echo, $2. Can you do a healthy Panera Bread video?
spoiler alert, there's nothing healthy there. Hey guys, so I'm learning more and more about pasta every week. So what I know already, enriched wheat macaroni like this. By the way, do you guys know that Rayo's is making pasta? How crazy is that? Or as Art calls it, Row. So the problem with this is that I know it's tasty, right? But it's made with durum wheat. It's not whole wheat. This is enriched wheat macaroni. There's no nutrition here. Now, what I'm learning and what we did a video about is that glyphosates are very high in wheat. So glyphosate is the active ingredient in Roundup. Listen to me, this is very scary. Roundup is the most common herbicide in the world. You think of Roundup as something being sprayed on corn and soy. That's not the case. It's also sprayed on wheat and oats. Why do they spray wheat and oats with Roundup? Because when it's time to pick the plant, They want it to die and dry very easily, and Roundup is a desiccant. So they'll spray it on the wheat and the oats 2 weeks before they want to pick the crop, and it dries. Pasta made from wheat is very high in glyphosate. Glyphosate is a linked ingredient to cancer. So you don't want this. What do you want? I'll tell you after Art has breaking news.
John Smith just gave you $2 Australian dollars. Please talk about plastic jars, especially for ghee.
Yeah, so well, first of all, this is glass, right? But I ideally want this in glass. I have some Thrive Market in plastic, but keep in mind, I'm never heating that plastic and it's never in direct sunlight. So while it's not ideal, it is okay, but I prefer glass. So if you're gonna eat pasta, I would go for whole grain pasta that's organic. We don't eat grains. Then we start talking about whole grain or bean pasta. So you might go for something like this. This is, check it out, Art, brown rice pasta. And has 2 ingredients, organic brown rice flour and water. Not bad, because brown rice is a whole grain, but what we've learned is that brown rice is actually high in arsenic, a heavy metal, and brown rice actually has more arsenic than white rice, so not ideal. So we say, okay, I'll come over here. I'll get pasta made from chickpeas, or I'll get pasta made from lentils. And I love this kind of pasta because it's a whole bean or a complex carbohydrate, right? We don't want to eat simple carbohydrates and spike your blood sugar. This is a complex whole bean carbohydrate. But it turns out lentils and chickpeas are also high in glyphosate because the neighboring fields of corn and soy are so heavily sprayed with Roundup, it washes to these. So what you have to do is still eat it, but you gotta get organic chickpea or organic green lentil. I know it's a little more expensive, but this is much lower in glyphosates. And when we're talking about kids, you guys, and I talked about this in the video, I'm very passionate about this. If kids are gonna be eating oats, cereals, and pasta, and bread, and pizza, and crackers, if you're not giving them organic, it's gonna be stuff that's high in glyphosates. When you're giving that to little kids, when they're in their formative years, Dios mío, muchacho, I don't think it's good news, right? And this kind of stuff did not exist back in the day. Roundup's a relatively newer kind of herbicide. And man, there's a lot of stuff out there that is not good, right?
Toons has made 100% grass-fed meatballs, soaking in rouse, plus chickpea spaghetti. Bobby and Joe approved. And Finley, which one are you going to? Which session on Saturday? Did you say that earlier? I didn't.
So when I make meatballs, I like to cut the meat with pasture-raised ground pork or some organic ground veal, because you want to lighten up the mixture. It might be a little heavy when it comes to the ground beef.
Hey, are we partying this weekend because the NBA All-Stars in Chicago?
We're the NBA All-Stars. Forget about the basketball players. We're the All-Stars, baby. Okay, let's see here. What about nut milk? We've talked about that before. How about miso soup? Yeah, that's tricky. You got to buy your own. Why would you get chickpea pasta when 100 grams of chickpeas has about 60 net carbs? We're not talking about carbs. We're talking about someone who wants a gluten-free pasta, right? No pasta like that's going to be low carb. If you want low carb pasta, check out my story from last night that hopefully isn't expired yet.
This is interesting.
It has hearts of palm pasta.
Ali Shepard said brown rice grown in the South is high in arsenic. Brown rice grown in California is not.
Correct.
I buy the Lundberg organic, and we always talk office space when we see that brand.
Yeah, that's a good point. I did not know Bill Lundberg was from California, and you're right, California rice is lower in arsenic. Thank you for pointing that out. I really appreciate it.
Maria Taylor just gave you $1.99 with a question attached. Do you ever come to DC or Northern Virginia?
No, but Art and I have been talking. We want to go to DC so bad. I haven't been there since our 8th grade trip, and I want to go to DC and eat the food there and just like immerse myself in the history of the country, because I think there's so many cool things to do in DC. How long have we been on for now, Art?
93 minutes.
Okay, I think we should end the stream because I got to buy stuff for dinner and go home. But man, how much fun is this, right? Raise your hand if you want to see more of these. We're still going to do the live stream on Friday in the kitchen, # Fridays with Flav, making a recipe.
Desi's online.
Desi's here too? Where?
She just answered as you.
Are you serious? Where?
It says Flav City with Bobby. Yes, Desi is here.
Oh, everyone say hi to Desi. Desi's on here.
Hi, Desi.
Oh, there it is, Flav City.
I'm like, how did that happen?
That's awesome. Desi, let me know what you want for dinner. I'm tired now. I don't feel like cooking. Art and I filmed 2 videos. We did a live stream today, but hey, we got to cook, right?
Rose is asking for daddy, she said.
Okay, Rose wants daddy home. So we're going to end. This weekend we have a video about tea We might have a video about cheese. We also have a video for the ultimate egg salad. We filmed a video about glyphosates today. We filmed a video about the top 5 ingredients you want to avoid at the grocery store, part 2. On Friday, Desi and Rose are joining Art and I at the grocery store, and we're filming a video on what to feed your 6 to 12-month-old baby from the grocery store, purees and snacks. Then we'll do part 2 of older kids, stuff to avoid, and it's gonna be very interesting because a lot of the stuff they're giving kids under 12 is completely wrong, and we're gonna tell you why and what to substitute instead, right? Yep, kids food hall, we're gonna do it, sister, we got you.
Tickets available for Saturday's event.
No, says who?
Are there?
Oh no, it's sold out, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's sold out in 48 hours, you guys. That's gonna be a good time. We'll do another one of those pretty soon, but I wouldn't worry about it. So, okay, that is it. Rose is looking for dad. Okay, we had a great time hanging out with you. Like, subscribe, share, all those great things. If you want to support us and get the cookbook or the ebook shopping guide, click the links in the description box, or better yet, just search Flav City on Amazon. The book ships worldwide. I had a great time hanging out. I love doing live streams with you. Art loves it too, but we'll leave you like we always do. Hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, and peace. Go selfie style, Art, so everyone can say goodbye to you too. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. How long have we been in Whole Foods today, Art? We got here at...
Go this way, I don't want to go down the
Got here about 12 o'clock, and now it's 5:45. Oh, I got to screenshot that story from last night. All right, guys, see ya. Awesome time hanging out with y'all. Peace.
Have a good one. See ya. And see many of y'all Saturday.
Yes, I can't wait.